appreciate y'all chilling and politicking and paying attention because it's real vital. You heard me? Trench Talk TV. So that's what it's gonna sound like. It ain't gonna sound like nothing sugarcoat. It ain't gonna sound like what you want to hear. It's gonna be Trench Talk.
How long after this period do I believe I saw in a interview of yours you said Donkey had to put a bug in Boosie ear?
About me?
Yeah, as far as the rap.
Well, probably because see, Donkey was in jail for a minute while a lot of this was unfolding. Like me and Donkey was on Juvenile Wayne together at one point. And then he went and did what all he had to do. When he came back, because I want to say he did about 5 years, he gave his life sentence back. They actually gave Donkey life, he gave it back. But when he gave it back, or while he was giving it back, they brought him back to the parish. So now we a little older and we ain't on J. Wayne. So now he teaching me stuff about Angola and how to shank fight and all this and all that. Him and Didi, shout out to Didi. So, we got closer. And by then, Boosie had already made a name for himself with Low. Donkey trying to get back out there to all this.
Right.
So when he make it back out there, I had a little name in the music, but I had a bigger name in the streets. So, Donkey was one of the ones in the game room. Boosie wasn't big enough or old enough at that time. But Donkey and Bronson was in the game room. They watched me do my thing. You know what I'm saying? They watch me gang up in the ranks with the rap. They watch me rap against all these other people and did them. So I had to already made my impression felt to them. But by then, now Boosie was running the South. And Trail like, I'm gonna hook you up with Boo. So he pulled up one day, like, I don't know what was going on at the Centralplex, but I was ready. I had CDs, Uptown Boy CDs. That's how I really got out. I had the CDs and I was ready. And Donkey gave one to Boosie. Boosie started playing, well, I don't know who was driving. They was in the car together, thugging. Not on no rap shit, thugging, Donkey and Boo.
Right.
And they throw it in, this back when they rolling, jigging the pieces, retarded strap on your lap. Yeah, that kind of throw it in. So, and we end up in front of the Centralplex, me and Deucey, and they had a bail bombing out there. And so we told him, okay, if you play our music, we'll help distribute your bail bonds cards. So you already know, I was like, okay, play What You See and Slut Test It. And Deucey was like, why he not playing the song with me on it? So I'm like, bro, like you chose the songs that you chose to get on, whatever. I told you to get on whatever. Now we see What You See and Slutastic taking off. You feel what I'm saying? So now he playing it on the loudspeaker. So these people coming out the Centralplex hearing this. So we sell out. We was selling burn CDs $10 a piece. Like just hand to hand for 10.
I actually remember seeing you years ago.
But this was the beginning of the CD selling.
Right.
I'm talking, you might have caught me when I was selling them for $5 Uptown Boy CDs. Bryce Mix CDs later on down the line. But this was before the Trio Buzz or anything like that. And I was selling them $10 a piece, and we sold out. And I had some money. I felt good. Because it never worked out like that for me, not with music, and that inspired me. That was like, you had 100, 200 CDs, you sold them all for $10 a piece. You got enough to go score, re-up, shake back, do what you need to do, And I was like, okay, if I can make this like this, then I need to do this, and then I kind of start more following up. But I done met Boo now, so Boo on my trail. And he tell me that he had a studio downtown. So I go to the studio downtown to meet Boo, and they go Turk and Mel, playing the back. And somebody else, I guess the other person was an engineer. But they playing the back like they really ain't, a part of it. So then they just come out and let me know what time it is, like boom, 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 boom. Now at this point, I want to say this was the beginning of the trio at this point. Cause they was building off Boosie. And I get it. So I'm like, okay, but Boo like, nah, it's me. So I guess they told him, you know, you're gonna have power to control the situation. So he pulled me in. So we did a few songs that night. But I wrecked my car leaving.
Damn.
And I lost all.
That killed you.
Yeah, like I was like, nah, that let me know that was a bad move. Especially like when I was going to see Boo, and then I end up meeting them. And you know, at this point, they didn't really have nothing to show or nothing to give. They was street niggas themselves trying to get in, you know? And I was like, that's all I got. That was the only vibe I got then was the street nigga vibe. And I was like, nah, I ain't really tripping on that. But then, like I say, me and Boo did a couple songs, and I ended back up in jail anyway. So I'm like, wow, like, okay, cool. So then, when I get out, they start looking for me again. So I'm like, nah. You know, I wrecked my car and been gone 18 months or something like that. Like, nah, you know, I'm gonna try to do my own because now, like, I just done went to jail and smashed everybody in jail.
Right.
From Wade to Satellite Camp to the parish to everybody. Like, I went mad.